Hello, this is Uncle Jim. Last night before sundown, my son wanted to try his Mariner 590, and the cameraman screwed up and the sound was bad, so I'm narrating this and I can show you what footage we had. So here he's using the cheap Winchester birdshot. We got a big target out there, and Dad didn't use big enough staples. So we blew the target down, and that's how the whole thing started. All right. So here's two shots with the bird shot, the cheap stuff. Not a bad pattern for an open bore shotgun. Pretty nice. So there's that. Continuing. Okay, so now we have some hobos and some double-aught buck. I think just one of that. And everything works flawless. The thing's flawless. And he forgot he had one more in there, so let's rack that one. And then we're out. All right. So anyway, it's super smooth. Everything works. Even with the cheap Winchester holes that like to expand, the dual extractors on the Mossbergs work so awesome for that. It'll yak about anything out of there, so no problems there. Sun was starting to go down, and I thought about shooting milk jugs, so here's the pattern of various stuff. Everything's in the zone there. You can see some holes up above, and those are different wads, and even the wads flew true, so everything stayed in that area, which was great. All right, getting cold, so I put my buffalo pants on, and we had just enough time for jugs. So we're using the Fiocchi 1-ounce slug, 1,560 feet per second. And I could never capture slugs in jugs. It's just a thing. It's an anomaly, an enigma. And so I got the first two, and then the rest veered right. So here's the reverse. And again, it's a screwed up video, but I didn't want to throw the footage away. So blew the snot out of the first jug and the second jug, and then it veered right. However, we found fragments of the slug, and then also found some fragments of my previous milk jug tests that were powder coated. So to the left here, we have some fragments of the slug. It's pretty devastating. Very soft lead. It's got like a little hollow point tip with a nipple in the middle, and it works very well. I wouldn't want to get hit with that. There's a powder coat one that I didn't recover from previous tests. Found two of those. That's probably a 44 Magnum. And just everything went bad, but I didn't want to check the footage, so we're throwing it on here. All right, so we veered right, the magic slug again. So we did recover this from the slug on the left. And I wish I would have hit the rest of the jugs, but just veered right. I had a good center hit. So those are two powder coat chunks that I couldn't recover before. And there you go. I wouldn't want to be hit with that, that's for sure. Anyway, it was a good day. The sun's going down, and we made it just in time. I hope you found this interesting. Anyway, even though the cameraman sucked and the staple gun guy sucked. And we had a nice sunset. So anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time.